little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That wooty-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that wooty-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
Down there. It's a DJ dude down there real tight with, I forget his name.
And I saw J Prince Jr. and...
Was he doing the antics? Hey, so what's going on? That's his like
what the f was that?
That's his Denzel Washington talk. He talks very totally different.
I was a little concerned that he might not be feeling me because I talk to you on the podcast regularly.
What I got to do with you?
I mean, because you're always saying something about them.
Yeah, but that's way before you. That ain't got nothing to do with no jumper.
Yeah, but a lot of people tend to kind of just assume that
that's cap.
Things that you have said to me are also my opinions.
That's cap. That whole shit was before you. I've
never said anything bad about YG, but YG dismissed me when I saw him because I'm sitting next to Brick Baby talking crazy about him.
That's because you talking crazy about him.
But I'm just sitting there like, but I still get judged.
No, you must have said something.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I mean,
in fact, I intentionally left him out of the conversation during some very serious events from
he shouldn't have tripped in. Like he shouldn't have tripped in. That means
how you gonna tell somebody what they should and what they shouldn't trip on? Maybe he just doesn't want. Maybe, just maybe, YG doesn't want to be mentioned by the No Jumper staff. Period. Just maybe. Just maybe. YG does not want to be mentioned around any of the No Jumper Flu family. Just maybe.
He's always had a problem with you. Because if somebody
give a fuck about me.
If somebody's there, they talking, he sees the fact that we see you stay out of it is a gesture of respect.
But I feel like he's not necessarily paying close enough attention to realize that I'm trying to stay out of it when I'm like intentionally sitting next to someone like you and Brick over and over who are just dissing him repeatedly.
Who's dissing YG repeatedly? I ain't never dissed.
I feel like you and I have been through that.
You definitely dissed YG, and now you're trying to backtrack it, but you for sure have dissed YG.
Brick definitely slammed him.
Well, I don't know. I just I don't even think we had a conversation about the Blueface thing, maybe, and other than that.
Brick called him an op lover, also.
Op lover?
Yeah.
Who was he?
I think.
Who did YG team up with? Because YG and Nipsey was close.
Yeah. I forget, because I think it ended up kind of not making sense, because I think he was mad at YG for...
here goes the thing. Here goes
what's upset with YG for hanging out with the dudes from Inglewood, but YG's a blood, so, you know, who would have thought that the blood from Compton hangs out with the bloods from Inglewood? That's not the most shocking thing that we've heard, you feel me? So, you know, there's that. But Brick was upset because YG started hanging out with the bloods from Inglewood, and yeah, that was his whole little 1-2 step like Sierra about the situation.
About that, Brick had a DP coming for protecting YG.
What does that mean?
They was coming out. I think Big U's son had got disrespected out of spot because 600 was there. They rolled up there to do something to YG. Somebody
600 did.
No, it was a bunch of 60s went up there. 600 was just with him. They had disrespected Big U's son or something.
And this was how long ago?
Wait, so 600 was there, but he didn't. I don't even know if I did an intro. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not an excuse. Stuck in knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's knowledge, though, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's knowledge, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. Hit the notification bell. Hit all, say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on. And me, we need y'all to make sure y'all become a part of this Trap News Network family. We're Trapper Mafia. Hit us up on Instagram. I don't know if I did an intro or not. I don't think I did. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit all. And we finna jump back into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Probably about 5-6 years ago.
And Brick Baby protected YG.
I can call 600 right now. Everybody got DP for it, but Brick didn't show up. He got YG out the back and left with him. And he put YG in his car. He jumped in the car on YG. He eluded him and got him. While they're looking for him, Brick's moving him elsewhere.
You gotta protect the bag.
So they had a relationship prior to. What probably happened, YG about to stop answering his calls. Did some industry shit, you know, that happens.
Yeah,
just gotta know how to deal with that.
I mean, they were cool at one point. Brick. There's a song with Compton AD and Brick Baby on a YG album.
Yeah, I don't.
That's some.
I don't got no direct problems. I mean, you know, my issue came when he did some weird shit where we was getting ready to do when we did a collab song called Bloods, Crips, Power Rules.
Right.
And it was YG, OT, Genesis, Mozzie, and we put Blueface on there. And came time to shoot the video, and he was like, "I shoot the video, but you got to take Blueface off the verse. He doing too much cripping." And I was confused because Famous Crip was out when you got on the remix, Tatiana. Like, you can't do too much more cripping than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, on the Dead Lokes, Respect My Crippin', all this is on the album. And then all of a sudden, but I think what it was at that time, Blueface buzz was up. And I think he kind of looked at Blueface at that time that, okay, this little motherfucker got the potential to kind of steal the light at that time. Right. It was a different YG. And I just didn't understand it.
So you said that you were talking bad about YG because he was hating on Blueface? That's pretty much what you're saying? Got it. Okay, got it.
I was on the phone with my homeboy, Big Bruce, from Compton Crip, and he was like, yo, that kind of odd, because, you know, he used to be a Crip. I'm like, what? And they sent me the pictures and shit. You know, some, like,
So now you dissing YG, saying that YG used to be a Crip. Got it.
Block or some shit and something impaired my something. I was real confused at that point in time because nobody that used to be something can't say a dude is doing too much of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So other than that, you know, maybe they was a little. You know what though? You might have a problem.
So you notice this is why Adam doesn't say anything, because right now you're disrespecting and you saying that YG used to be a Crip. You know that that's derogatory. You know what you're doing when you're saying it. And yeah, so there's that.
Because you was a big Draco fan.
I don't think that's enough for him to give a fuck about.
Shit. Boy, that's what it is.
If I can sit with Munchie every week, I think I could shake hands with YG.
Who was Munchie?
Draco's main antagonist at a certain point.
Nah, he didn't. Bro, come on, let's be real. No shade on Munchie, let's just keep it real. Bro, I gave Munchie B his presence on YouTube.
All I'm saying is that
I'm gonna be real,
Munchie B addressed Draco relentlessly while YG more or less never directly responded to him.
Nobody heard it. But you had Draco
on an LA level.
You heard
Yeah, that's definitely not true.
Draco speaking on YG all the time, right?
And Munchie.
And YG, I didn't know who the fuck Munchie B was till he came on Clubhouse and I embarrassed his ass.
That's not true. That's not true at all. You went on Clubhouse with Munchie B. Wack, you be lying. You went on Clubhouse with Munchie B, and that's how that is when we found out that the Powroos don't fuck with you. When Munchie B ended up on Clubhouse, that's when we found out that you could not go to Paru Street, bro. That's when we found that out. That's when we all knew you couldn't go to Paru Street. Is when Munchie B came to Clubhouse, and he made it abundantly clear that you can't go to Paru Street. And guess where you ain't been since? Paru Street. So the whole concept of not knowing that, nah, boy. Munchie B's the reason why we was all able to see them treetops get on your head. You was talking about go up to Enterprise Park and all that kind of stuff, and that was like, nigga, why would we go up there? We wooty bamming, wooty bamming, wooty bamming. I ain't gonna say what they was saying because they was saying some stuff, but all I'm saying is this: Rat Run Runner, no siree, no siree.
And it went viral from there. That's when his grandmama came in there and told him he using up all the Wi-Fi.
I would like to pivot. I want to hook these people in by talking to you about the fact that 607 Unc, after last week.
All right, man. So Adam basically said that's enough of your flu flammer, your skullduggery, your larceny. Y'all know the deal though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel Tweets free. We gone.